Hello Aquarius, this is Olivia from Boss Tarot. I thought I would show my face to you guys so you wouldn't think I was a robot or something. Real person here, real person. I'm actually getting ready to do the Aquarius for October the 5th through the 10th. And the card that came out was the cornucopia. Cornucopia talks about abundance. And the abundance is going to be coming your way because of all the hard work that you've done. Not only on the outside, like planting seeds and things on that nature, but it's for also working with your energy and learning internally and clearing your own personal karma. It says the seeds you've planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant ways. Get ready for a great feast of abundant value. Get ready for a great feast of abundant value is being prepared for you now. And Spirit is applauding all of your efforts. And it can be in financial riches, job fulfillment, romantic love, or all of the above. So I thought I'd read that to you guys. It's pretty amazing. So anyway, let's go ahead and dig into the actual tarot reading and see what we come up with. Cornucopia. Okay, let's see. This is going to be a you and them reading. Okay, it came out pretty much upright, so I'm going to take it that way. There could be an offer of love to you coming in, or you could be making an offer of love to someone. The Knight of Cups talks about also a marriage proposal, perhaps. Is there somebody already special in your life? Oh, sorry about that. Let me turn it down. Okay. Let's see if we can get that. And then the next one is, the Five of Swords. This is the end of a battle that's been pretty brutal. It's the end of a battle that's been not only emotional, but mental as well. And maybe that's you, Aquarius. The Nine of Pentacles, the single woman, financially secure, has her own money and income, loves to garden, loves to be outdoors. She doesn't need anybody. Now, she may want somebody, but she doesn't need anybody. And the Six of Swords in reverse. Now this talks about heading back to a place where life was a lot better. It could be a physical place, or it could be in a relationship, or it could be anything to do with family, friends, anything of that nature. Interesting. Justice in reverse is for your person. Now that tells me there's something that they're doing or something they're not doing. It could be not clearing karma. Some kind of injustice on your person's part. Let's see what else we have. The Six of Cups. Something might be coming back to haunt them. Because the Six of Cups talks about something or someone from the past. It usually refers to person. Maybe somebody's coming back. The World. Whatever this is, it is absolutely beautiful, because with the World here, this is going to clear a cycle in this person's life. A life cycle, this ending. Now, I don't know what that looks like, if you know anything about this, but apparently there's something pretty major that's ending. It might have something to do with children. That's the other part of it here. Oh, you may be extending a cup of love to somebody that you know. Maybe it's a true friend that you're trying to help out, perhaps. One more card. The King of Wands in reverse. Isn't that interesting? The King of Wands in reverse is somebody that doesn't, he's not brutal or mean or anything like that. He's stubborn. He doesn't want to step out of his comfort zone. He is out of balance to some degree. Something's got him turned over, because it's amazing that, you know, once a person gets the World, I mean, you eventually start feeling the ease of life in general, and it's much more smoother and easier to deal with, and some of the harshness has been let go. Maybe it's just because it's uncomfortable for this person. Perhaps this is somebody that was comfortable in a situation that wasn't good for them, and justice ruled, and it was time for whatever happened here to end. Let's see what draws the two together. The King of Swords. Now, this is an attorney or a lawyer or somebody that has the authority. This card is also, if I remember correctly, Aquarius and Capricorn. So that's interesting. Somebody here may be putting their foot down and trying to settle a situation once and for all. Ooh, there's no strength here. There's a lack of courage. This would be a lack of courage too. Like I said, not feeling like they're not in their comfort zone anymore. A big change. Ooh. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck we have the Sun card. Everything is going to turn out bright and beautiful, so don't worry too much. Don't worry, Aquarius and your person at this point. Don't get all ruffled up here. Let's see what's going on. Tell me about the Knight of Cups with the Five of Swords. Ooh, there's an end of a relationship here that seemed like a marriage or could be a marriage. Isn't that interesting? So there is a loss here. And this Knight of Cups headed in that direction is interesting, because unless you, Aquarius, have just gotten out of a relationship or a marriage and it's done and over with, you're not going back, it's done. So you could still be bringing someone, this person here, you could be offering them a cup of love. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a commitment or any sort, but it could just be support. Let's look at the Nine of Pentacles with the Six of Swords in reverse. Somebody could be watching you. Now, to me, the Page of Swords is somebody that likes to observe, and they're doing it in order to learn something about somebody, or to watch their character or the way they act or who they're with. It's kind of a sneaky energy, but it's not horrible, put it that way. And it could be like on Facebook or Twitter or all of those media outlets. Let's see why the Justice in reverse with the Six of Cups is here. Ooh. The Knight of Swords is somebody that has lied about something. They're not telling the truth, and it has something to do with somebody in the past. Could it be you, Aquarius? Or is this somebody in the past? In their recent past? This is also very egotistic. It's like they're headed out. It's almost like an escape of some sort. They're running away from the injustice of it all. Now that sounds pretty intense. The World with the King of Wands in reverse. Well, there could be some issues with perhaps, well, first of all, there's a new beginning that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Now, it could be for you, Aquarius, that it's not going to happen. But their world is turning. There's going to be plenty of change in this person's life. And maybe that's what they've been working on. But there's some kind of lie up here that's not being spoken about. Let's clarify the King of Swords. Now, here we have justice in the upright. It could have been that someone needed to just tell their truth, admit everything, admit how they feel. Let's get one more for that. The same here is here. So the Five of Swords is saying that for sure something was over. I think, Aquarius, you ended this situation with this person. I don't see that there's communications, but they must know. You're from their past, and it was not justifiable for this to happen. And they feel angry and PO'd. But in the reality of it all, it was in their favor that happened. Even though they don't feel like it was. They feel like there was an injustice. But their world turned. Things in their life are going to start changing. They are feeling out of balance right now. They feel like there's never going to be a new beginning with you, perhaps. And I don't know if you were married, if this is a third party. I don't see any indicators of that. I just feel like you, Aquarius, are out of a broken marriage, and it's over for sure. It's not going to be mended. It's not going to be mended. And perhaps you're taking your love somewhere else. But somebody here is definitely watching you, and it's probably this person over here. They want to know what you're up to. Because right now you're single and you're financially secure. And you want to head back to a place where the waters weren't as bad as they are now. And this energy here of this King of Swords, this is somebody it's like, no, this is done. We're not going back. It's over with. Wow, Aquarius. Let's clarify the Strength card. Oh, there was a lot of perhaps internal stress and conflict for both parties. It just maybe wasn't meant to be. Maybe at one time it felt like it, but right now it doesn't. Let's clarify the Sun card. Now this is a new beginning. Growth. Success. And somebody here is just at this point reevaluating where they've been, where they are, and probably where they're going. Because there is definitely some action here. That's kind of sad. It's not very clear. In the cornucopia, this talks about, did you help this person? I still get with this Knight of Cups. This is somebody that's supporting this person. It may be emotional, but I feel like it might have been maybe more at one time, perhaps. But you're sure willing to support them. And the Ten of Cups in reverse, I mean, this is definitely an ending of some kind of union. Were you two married? And that's what this is about, a divorce? That's interesting. This kid, well, let's see what was on the bottom of the book. By High Priest, or no, the Empress, I'm sorry. The Empress. Now this might be the person that's in the middle of this. Perhaps somebody that, I don't feel like it's you, Aquarius. You're not this kind of energy. And I don't feel like it's them either. I feel like this is somebody that was like in the middle of this. And maybe this is this person's escape. Maybe they're trying to escape from this person. It doesn't feel like the Empress is either. I think this is just like an energy that's just here. Maybe that's why there's an injustice. This person probably said, forget about something from the past. It's over. I'm going to take those two. The first one that came out is the Messenger of Thought. Now this is a Page of Swords. We already have. A new topic or intelligent project is really exciting for you. There's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward. New information may require changes to your plans. Review all documents carefully. You know, will meet or are someone who loves to learn and share knowledge. This person is brilliant and truthful. This person is brilliant and truthful, but also blunt and not very diplomatic. Sounds like you, Aquarius. And then, the Wheel of Fortune. Look how cute that one is. A bunch of angels. A happy change. Your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. That's the cornucopia. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. Who's coming? Events begin to move forward. Maybe because of, I think what happened here is you two worked together at one time. And perhaps somebody was married. It looks like you were, Aquarius, and maybe this is somebody that you were married to, perhaps. Now remember, the energies can flip. But anyway, it seems to me that there was a divorce. And you, Aquarius, became single, self-sufficient. You wanted to move to a different place. And whatever it was that you decided was justifiable, because there was a complete ending here. And it was probably with this person here. And they got the message. And they got, ego went crazy, and they wanted to run from everything. They felt like they were somehow, it just wasn't fair for them. They didn't feel the fairness in it. But with it ending, I think this is this is the energy that was rewarded to this person, and it's the world. And right now, they don't feel like they're getting a new beginning with you, perhaps, and they feel pretty upset about it. Isn't that interesting? It's because you're leaving that's what's driving this person crazy. But the ending is so much better for them too. I mean, it's justifiable for you as well. Interesting. And the person that's getting the world, I believe, is also the person that's getting the cornucopia. Now, the cornucopia, with it being the theme of the reading, could be actually both people. Well, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. It seems a little confused, but this is my second reading for you. The first one, I had the fan on for the heater, and I couldn't even hear myself over the video. I didn't realize it was that bad. Let's get a love oracle. There's something going on here. They must have got wind that you were divorced, and they must have thought that you were going to come to them, but no, that the marriage is over. It's done. The Five of Swords indicates this battle was a loss. It's done. There's no going back. And so you, Aquarius, became single. You maybe have been watching somebody. You probably are the one that was doing the watching, and then you felt like that you weren't going to stay with this person. Maybe you saw something on social media that didn't ring right for you, and you decided that no, I'm not going to share myself with somebody that might be in something that's icky. So you decided, Aquarius, that you're going to leave this whole situation, everything behind. You cut it out for permanent. It was justifiable. And again, the end. There's no going back. This person is on their own. Whatever decisions that they made from their past, whatever happened there, sometimes it comes up to bite us in the butt again. But whatever ending there was here, or this injustice, it's definitely bringing them the world. It's like a lesson they learned. A big lesson. I think they thought that they were going to get you back somehow. But you decided otherwise. And now they're upset. But I think because these cards here and the ones here, this always indicates for both people. And in this particular situation, it looks to me like you both came to the conclusion that it was done. And you both felt that it was justifiable. That's sad. But that's how it reads. I can't change it. But this is for you, Aquarius, and this is too. Maybe you will become the Empress later in life, down the road. But right now, you're just reevaluating everything that you've been through. Even though it was a lesson that you learned, what you're getting is the reward from the cornucopia, where it speaks about all of the work that you've done, the seeds that you planted. I mean, you probably planted seeds for this person that they can take into their new world and use that experience to help themselves or others. And the card you got is called Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want to be. So that's for you, Aquarius. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And wherever it is you want to go back to, that's probably where you need to go. Let's say, for instance, it was a spiritual path and there was this disruption or interference and you got wound up in it. And now it's like saying, it's done. Lessons learned. It's sad, but beautiful. My favorite saying. Anyway, Aquarius, that's what I have for you this week. And I will see you during the following week. Until then, namaste.